right, here we go. I think I'm gonna be torturing myself today. I have so many more clothes to try on and I'm losing steam. Not gonna lie, that was torture. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. I'm JoDee, and I'm glad you're here today. If you like beauty on a budget, looking like $1 million but not spending $1 million, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now because this is your channel and I'm your girl. We're going thrifting today, but before we do that, I'm stopping at an estate sale. It's been dubbed a crafter hoarder. Yes, crafter hoarder estate sale. I have been in contact with the guy and I'm going to be buying all of hers silk flowers because I'm going to be making some frames and some backdrops for my husband's new banquet house, and I'm getting a great deal on them, so I'm running in right now to get that, and then we're gonna go thrifting. So let's do that first. Yeah, I think I might have enough flowers to do some damage there. Thinking about making some picture frames or maybe even a backdrop if I have enough flowers, but yeah, so now let's go do some thrifting. Let's have some fun. This is a fairly small Salvation Army that I like to visit every once in a while. And the first thing I saw when I walked in the door was these plates. I thought they were really cute. I didn't necessarily have a need for them, but I really did appreciate them. What I like about this Salvation Army is I can kind of get through it rather quickly, but it is definitely packed when it especially comes to clothing. Their home goods section is not that big, but it's still kind of cute to look through. It seems like I can find some type of gem when I come here. Now, I must admit, on this thrift trip, I really didn't have anything in mind until I walked in the door. And this was the day I said, okay, we're going to look at the home goods, but really we need to look for pants. So stay tuned because coming up, we're going to have a huge try on. In the meantime, I picked that up and I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. It was plastic. I also remembered that I'm on the lookout for artwork for my husband's new restaurant. In particular, I'm looking for flowers, golf, or nature. I didn't find anything today. And then I headed over to the pants section. This day, I was determined that I was going to walk out the door with some pants. Now, if you remember, I really do not like thrifting for pants. I'm tall, I'm curvy, and it's just a challenge to find pants that fit me properly in a thrift store. So I was on a mission to try and find something. But then I went over and I looked at the tops because, of course, you can't go to a thrift store and not look for some beautiful tops. Unfortunately, today, nothing really stuck out to me. I'm really trying to simplify my wardrobe and find beautiful basics that I can mix and match together to make beautiful combinations. And today, I just didn't find those simple, classic, beautiful tops that I was looking for. did love this beautiful cardinal pajama set. It was so soft. Unfortunately, it wasn't my size. I also started to notice that there were a lot of colorful pieces of clothing that had a very similar vibe. And I'm pretty sure it was somebody who donated their collection of clothing, because you can just tell when somebody has a specific type of taste in clothing. As we're getting ready to move into the spring, I'm trying not to buy any coats, but you never know. You always should look in the off season, so I did make a trip over to the coat section just to look. You see what I'm talking about? Just a very similar vibe. I'm pretty sure it was somebody who donated all these colorful pieces of clothing. I absolutely loved these shoes. I knew immediately that they weren't my size. They were too small, but they had no markings. Unfortunately, I can't figure out where these shoes are from. They were really nicely made, and I really would love to have a pair. Then I went over to the sweater section just to give it a quick glance, and I noticed this sweater right here. It's actually homemade. It's so cute. I know I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Zara. You can find Zara in the thrift store, brand new with tags. I found a bunch of shoes, and this whole rack right here was full of brand new Zara clothing with Zara tags on it. Don't buy it at the store. Don't go to the mall and buy it. Go to the thrift store first. You never know what you'll find for a fraction of the price. I was also surprised to see all of these brand new shoes that were donated. I made a quick stop over to the men's section. This men's section in this store is very small, so it really wasn't worth kind of digging through each and every item in this section. I just kind of looked over very easily and didn't find anything special. Then I saw a new rack, so I had to make sure I checked that out. Look at this beautiful, beautiful LL Bean. It's a vintage LL Bean top. Unfortunately, it was vintage sizing, so it's extremely small. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to be torturing myself today, but pants number 1 do not fit. Stephanie Andrews, they fit. I could pull out the bottom, but I don't like them. Look at this. This is weird. White stag slacks fit, but too short. No brand name. Too short. Show every lump and bump. Pendleton. It actually fits not too bad. Very oversized, very comfy, but are they cute? No. Cherokee. Oversized and comfy. Actually even long enough, but they make my thighs look huge. Gloria Vanderbilt. A little bit loose, comfy, but too short. These are from a company called 212. I actually am surprised. I like them. Okay. From a company called CSC. I actually like these as well. St. John's Bay. Can't get them up over my hips. Too tight. I have so many more clothes to try on and I'm losing steam. White stag. Don't like you. Not trying you on. Jacqueline Sport. Shows everything. Too short. Eddie Bauer. Covington. Too tight on the thigh. Charter Club. They're not gonna fit. These are Lee All Day straight legs. They are a tad short, but I might get them. Gloria Vanderbilt. I don't know. St. John's Bay. Comfy sweatpants. Gloria Vanderbilt. Too short. St. John's Bay. These would be perfect if they weren't so short in the torso. The torso stops here. And ending on a bang. Lee straight legs. They don't want to go up. Okay, not gonna lie, that was torture. Trying on pants for me at the thrift store is very challenging because I'm tall and I'm curvy, and that combination just doesn't work. I did find a couple of things, but I think from now on I'm just gonna keep an eye out for pants at stores, regular stores, and then if I come across something that I thrift, then that's cool. But actually intentionally going out to thrift for pants was torture. Okay, so I did end up getting a couple of things. I got these Lee All Day pants. They're in a dark wash. I thought that they were pretty cool. If I wash them, they're even gonna be a little bit more stiffer. So I got those and they were $7.99. They were full price. I got these stretchy Says Chico. I don't know what the name of the brand is. I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. They're kind of like stretchy, just stretchy, comfy pants, but they did look kind of nice and dressy. Got those for half off, so $3.50. And then I got these dress pants, black dress pants from 212 collection. I got them for $1.49. They need to be washed, obviously. There's a little bit of lint on them. $1.49. And those will be great for work and, you know, whatever. I also got a pair of brand new sweatpants for $1.99 as well. These sweatpants are brand new, and they're by St. John's Bay. So I got those, and those are good for kind of hanging around. And I got these for $1.49 as well. I ended up getting the Gloria Vanderbilts, even though I don't necessarily love the shade of them. I might be able to dye them, but even if I don't dye them, they were $1.50, and they fit me, and they're long. So yeah, that's my haul. Thanks so much for coming with me thrifting. Sometimes the thrift gods really shine upon us. Sometimes they tell you, maybe you should go to the store and buy some things. Today, I think, was one of those days. So don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna go thrifting again next week. I love you so much, and I'll see you then. Bye. Oh boy.